Hello everyone, as I mentioned in previous videos, we are going to explore some exciting techniques for optimizing AI animations in Comfy UI. In today's tutorial, we will walk through the process of creating a workflow in Comfy UI from scratch. I will guide you step by step through the use of key nodes, especially AnimateDiff, ControlNet, and Video Helper's custom nodes. You might have seen my recent YouTube shorts and a community post over the last weekend, where I demonstrated how to create animations without any flickering. This has been a significant challenge when working with Stable Diffusion to create animations. Now, thanks to AnimateDiff and ControlNet, we have powerful tools to enhance the smoothness of AI animations. Let's delve into creating this workflow together. First, after launching Comfy UI, I will clear the default text-to-image workflow. We'll then proceed to install some custom nodes. As I've already installed them, I'll list them here. You can install each of them easily by visiting the manager and clicking the install buttons. For the basic steps on how to install custom nodes in Comfy UI, you can refer to my previous videos. Now let's start with my workflow diagram. To begin, we need to add the Animate Diff loader. This serves as the foundation for creating animations, and you'll need to download the model as well. For detailed instructions on downloading and installing this model, you can refer to my earlier videos. Next, we'll require context setting options. I'll create a group here to keep everything well organized, because many nodes will connect together later. Now, we need a checkpoint loader, specifically the checkpoint loader sample with noise select. To find it, double-click on the diagram and search for this node. Once you have it, you can select your checkpoint models. For this tutorial, I'm using the Rev Animate model, along with the beta schedule select set to sqrt linear animate diff. In this workflow, we won't use the checkpoint model VAE. Instead, we will individually load the VAE with the load VAE node. This is because I found that the MSE 84000 VAE didn't provide the desired results, so I switched to the Berry Mix VAE for animation. Of course, we need videos to get started. We'll add the load video from the VHS custom node, which is part of the Video Helper's custom node suite. This node allows us to select the video we'll use for the movement of our generated animation. For example, if we're creating a dancing animation, we'll load the appropriate video here. For each image frame from the load video node, we'll need to upscale it. This node will help us collect all the image frames, set the width and height of our output image, and prepare it for the video animation. We can connect the image dot here. Additionally, we must connect the checkpoint model dot to the Animate Diff node. Now, we'll create a group for managing the text prompts. This is where we'll use the batch prompt schedule node for our animation prompt and transition effects. We can specify frame numbers and the respective actions or transitions to occur at those frames. For example, in this tutorial, I'm transitioning from sunlight to rain and lightning. We'll also use pre-text for applying text or settings to all frames, such as adjusting colors or image quality settings. Let me organize the nodes, and we'll also need negative prompts. So in the clip text encode, we'll handle the negative prompts. We'll connect it to the yellow dot of the checkpoint loader to create a group for input text prompts. Next, we'll need a control net for our conditional settings. In this workflow, I'm using the Control Net Advanced Custom node to provide more flexibility with the Control Net model. We connect the green dot to load the Control Net model, and the yellow dots for the positive and negative prompts according to their positions. In this workflow, we'll use the line art model for the control net model, which corresponds to the beta schedule linear animate diff. This setting significantly improves animation quality by reducing or eliminating flickering. However, the outcome still depends on the movement in the source video. For the final component of the control net group, we'll require the line art preprocessor to activate this control net. We'll connect the upscale image output to the blue dot of the preprocessor image, and then the output from the preprocessor to the ControlNet Advanced images. With this, our ControlNet group setup is complete. For the ControlNet strength, I'm setting it to 0.5. Now, we'll create a container for this group and organize the nodes. Next, we need a sampler, which will serve as the final step before generating the result. Once again, we'll connect the dots for positive and negative prompts. For the model, we'll connect the AnimateDiff loader model. It's crucial not to connect the checkpoint loader model here, otherwise you won't get any animation. It appears everything is set up properly, but there's still a lot going on. Let's take a closer look. The load video node will bring in the image frames frame by frame to be upscaled. The control net processes each image frame, and after applying text prompt settings, we feed each new AI image frame into the Animate Diff. This is essentially how we convert a video into animations using Stable Diffusion in Comfy UI. This method is akin to what we had in Automatic 1111. However, Comfy UI offers the advantage of creating and reusing workflows for various videos, transforming them into AI animations. Next, we need a VAE encode to connect to our VAE model. The blue dot connects to the upscale image output. I'll create a reroute here to keep the nodes well organized. The red dot connects to our VAE loader. For the output of VAE encode, the purple dot represents the latent, which we connect to the K sampler. In the K sampler node, the seed number should be a fixed value. The output of K sampler latent connects to VAE decode. I'm setting steps to 25 and CFG to 7. The output of VAE decode connects to the VAE loader. Let me do a reroute here so we have a better organized nodes, because I hate seeing the lines flying around and so many lines cross over. Okay, that looks better. Now let's make a group here for the text prompt. Tidy up, much better. Here, I'll add a custom node for the final output. Instead of using Save Image, we will utilize the Video Combine node. This allows us to save the output as an MP4 file format. To encode the output as MP4, you must install FFmpeg beforehand. So you can use this one from Animate Diff package, but it's deprecated. We are going to Vid Combine from Video Helper Suite. For this one, we can save the output as MP4 file format. The frame rate cannot exceed 24, as this is the highest setting supported by Animate Diff. For GIF output, no additional nodes need to be connected since this is the final output. With everything set, let's try to run this. To execute this workflow, first, load a video. Ensure that the number of frames in batch prompt schedule matches the load video node. Set the height to 960 for vertical video and configure the pretext prompts and negative prompts. Pretext prompts are settings for image quality, character quality, and color settings, which apply to the entire animation. For instance, if you wish to change clothing color or character details during the animation, set those in the prompt travel. Prompt travel lets you set anime transitions on each frame. The numbers indicate the frame you want to target, and you specify the text prompt for the desired animation effect. Remember not to put a comma at the end of the last line in the travel prompts, as it will cause an error. Now everything is set. Let's run and test this. We encountered an error related to the ControlNet node. We need to use the advanced ControlNet to load ControlNet models for processing multiple image frames at once. For this purpose, we'll use the ControlNet loader from the Advanced ControlNet Custom node and select the line art model. By using this approach, we can load multiple images in an advanced manner. As you can see, the input is for time step keyframes, but for our example, connecting the control net is sufficient. Let's try to run it again and test the workflow. It seems like the K sampler has taken place and there are no errors. We can switch to the command prompt window to examine the process details. You should always keep an eye on the command prompt window when working with AI tools. If you encounter issues, you can review the startup of the web UI and any error messages displayed. This helps you identify and address any problems. While Comfy UI is working on the animation, I'll organize the groups for the loader area. I might also add some preview image nodes for you to see the image frames and the control net preview. I'm not fast forwarding the process in this video, so you can get a sense of how long it takes for this type of animation to run. And for people that doesn't understand how to install or even ask, what is this AI? Don't ask in the comments section because that is so embarrassing yourself. I saw another user reply to one of the dummy question, and he said, yes, you can. YouTube search it and start learning, stop act like a crybaby. And yes, this is not for beginner or non-technical because you are using AI software right now that is really touched into technical stuff. And I'm here to inspire people how to use Stable Diffusions and other AI tools. If you want technical support, you can do it research by yourself or ask the corresponding company. Or you can find me in our Patreon that you can find me for technical support. Just throwing some dumb question in the comment section in here doesn't help. We don't know what kind of error you have, and you are not specifically asking what is the error. You just throw a comments in there said that your setup doesn't work or don't know what is this. It won't help yourself. So again, I'm not going to fast forward the process, so you guys have a concept of how long it takes for one animations like this to run. Okay, the result is here, the MP4 showing on here. So, yes, this method works well for making animation in Stable Diffusion, as you guys are looking for no flickering method to create AI animation, and also changing the character's clothing color and face. There you have it. And on the upcoming tutorial, we are going to base on this workflow and add some features to make it better. So that is it for today's tutorial. If you like it, please subscribe, give us a like, and share our hard work. If you want technical support from me, you can go to Patreon and find me. We have memberships from free to paid, and of course, things are corresponding to what level it is. So I will see you guys on the next video. Have a great day.